Good evening, YouTube. Welcome to another episode of Clash of Clans, brought to you by the 570. I am Josh. I am the GOAT. I am your host. And today we are going to properly learn how to do Lavaloonion attack. Some people like to call it Lavaloon. Some people call it Lavaloonion. Really doesn't matter. It's a group of air attack based on the Lava Hound and balloons with minions. So my army changes really depending on what I like at the time. Sometimes I use this package. Sometimes I use dragons, like baby drags, instead of the 14 minions. Sometimes I'll use clone spells instead of a freeze. Really depends. Today I will be using 6 wall breakers, 26 balloons, 1 baby drag, 14 minions, 2 lava hounds, and I'll be using 3 rage, 1 freeze, a poison, and 2 haste with heroes and clan castle troops. Now before I get into this, I'll talk over, let's see here, guys, everybody wants to know what the pretty self-explanatory. So anyways, I will show you guys a raid before this raid actually disappears. Oop, and it just disappeared. I was going to show you that raid right there. 751, 653. It must have just disappeared because the season just ended. So before I get into doing an actual Lavaloonion attack, I will go, I'll play you some of the better bowler attacks that I've had recently. These are pretty good. That was pretty good. Then we get into there. So we'll play that one for you. But I've been trying to make this video. So when you see a base like this, guys, they want you to come from this way. They also want you to come from this way. When your troops enter this base this way, they split up. They go both directions. And then they get broken up by the clan castle. It is just a mess. And also this way, your troops will naturally follow the path of their troops, leaving this wall to defend itself. And those expos will take care of your wall breakers, so you won't be able to get in there. How would you attack this base? You'll see in a minute here. I'm going to attack this base from this direction. Why? Well, because the way the bowlers attack, I can create a fan that's going to go this way, it's going to go this way, and the most obvious, most easy way for my troops to travel is straight up. And that's how they will do it. So while this attack is going on, I'm going to talk about expectations of a leader, sometimes unfeasible. My clan is very well aware that I would not be on the game for a day or two because I was expecting a child. Well, it seems like if I'm not on, nobody's on. There's no donating going on. I'm signing on to this game, seeing troop requests that have been sitting there for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hours, and that's really unacceptable. A clan has to support itself. A clan has to support each other. The leader cannot solely be the main factor of the clan, and to expect the leader to do all of the filling just based on his troop level is a little, it's unfair. Not that I don't enjoy donating. I really don't care. I'll give anybody troops as long as I have them. But you guys should really be taking care of each other when I'm not around. So as far as trying to get this attack filmed the last couple days, I was sitting in clan chat waiting for hours and hours and hours just for simple like balloons. I didn't even care what level they were, just so I could show somebody how to attack with balloons. I would have taken any level balloons. So it's really, I'm really starting to get disappointed with this clan. And I can tell you this, if this is the way that the direction that the clan is going to go, I'll go back to my main clan. I'll go back to my war clan. I know they're going to play. I know they're going to donate. I can also donate to myself because I have multiple accounts in that clan, and then I won't be getting frustrated and talking about this. I am in this subscriber clan for you guys. I don't have to be. I'm in this clan for you guys, to teach you, to help you grow as a unit, to make you guys better, to broaden my experience in showing you guys the proper way to do certain things. So that's why I'm here. I'm not here to get the blood sucked out of me and have everybody just simply rely on me. As the season changes, the donations and the troops received, they change. I hate when I see in a clan message where it says donation ratio blah 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 blah. Do not listen to any clan that says you must maintain a positive donation ratio, because it means nothing. A donation ratio means that you're donating more than you're receiving, so they want you basically to sit idly online and wait for somebody to request troops and not play yourself. To me, as long as you're seeing troops being donated and as long as you're seeing troops being received, what does it matter who it comes from? That shows activity. That shows that your clan is alive. If you're playing, you're actively attacking, you're actively going to need more troops than you're going to give. So I do not get on my guys about donation ratio. So that's all we're going to talk about that. What other some topics I wanted to get into? That's about it at the top of my head. Stay tuned. Tomorrow I got some more Explorer videos coming your way. I'm going to show you a couple replays here on proper Lavaloonion attacks. We're going to get into this one. It's a 73% 2-star. And I could tell you this, if I had some clan support. Now remember guys, clan support only goes so far. Sure, like with better troops, you're going to do better. If I was a Town Hall 7 and someone gave me max troops, of course those troops are going to be better than the troops that I'm possessing. So, you can't really rely heavily on a max player donating you troops all the time. Play within your level. Me, on the other hand, I'm max completely. So, whether you give me max troops or not max troops, that really might just make or break my attack based on the fact that I am attacking Town Hall 11s. I'm attacking Eagle Artilleries. I'm attacking Infernos. I'm attacking more Expos. Excuse me. I'm attacking more Expos. I'm attacking max bases. So, to me, max troops, even though it's great to get them, it's really not necessary. But that is the difference between me 3-starring a base and me falling short and just getting a high 2-star. So the fact that I had 0 clan castle troops for this attack is the reason why I got a 2-star. And I know for a fact that if I would have had some support from my clan, I would have 3-starred this base easily. So when you're doing a proper Loonion attack, a couple things have to click into your mind, because remember, you only get 30 seconds to scout. 1, where's the clan castle? Clan castle's right here. So the ring of that clan castle is going to come around here. It's probably just going to come to the edge of these defenses. So you have to tell yourself, how do I draw that clan castle out? With a proper Lavaloonion attack, you need to at least touch the clan castle troops and pull some out so you can see what's in there. If it's a lava hound in there, that ain't gonna bother you, so that ain't gonna matter. But if it's a dragon will ruin your attack. So you need to draw that clan castle out. The second thing you're gonna look for is the blowers. We got one blower there and one blower there. So this blower here is blowing in this direction. This blower here is blowing in this direction. So that tells you never want to go straight at the blower. That tells you the logical angle of attack is up top. or down bottom. Also, the entry for the clan castle draw is down bottom. Where you draw the clan castle is not necessarily where you want to head your troops in during the main attack, and I'll show you that in a second too. Third thing you're going to look at is where the queen is. A queen is also one of those troops that can make or break an attack as far as Lavaloon goes. If she's unreachable, if she's like in the middle, not surrounded by anything, she is not treated like a warden is. A warden is considered a defense when he goes into that statue mode. That will draw balloons towards it. A queen won't. So unless she's right next to a defense, your balloons are not going to hit her. So she'll sit there and shoot at your balloons, shoot at your balloons, shoot at your balloons. Now here's a little tip I have. If you cannot get at the queen from the outside, like this one is, this one's under repair, so she's not available. If the queen was in towards the middle, you want to save your poison spell. Because when your troops reach that queen, I'm not talking about the balloons, I'm talking about the minions. When your troops reach that queen, you want to poison her and make her slow so that the minions can kill her. If you don't do that, she will shoot all your balloons down. So as we enter this base, we're going to start drawing the clan castle from the bottom. We're going to take out the archer tower here at the end. Then drop 3 more. I like to drop no more than 6 so that I at least have 20 balloons on their way in towards the base. So typically I use 5. 3 in one spot, 2 in another, or 4 in one spot, 1 in another, it really depends. But typically I use 5 balloons to draw. Sometimes I use 3 balloons to draw if it's an easy CC draw. So I drop 2 first to take care of that archer tower, just so the fact that when I drop these 3, they're not going to go right for that. They're going to head towards the clan castle. And that's just successfully what I did. Sometimes, excuse me, sometimes if you feel that you need to get in there in a hurry before your balloons are taken out, we can drop a haste on these clan castle on these balloons for drawing out the clan castle and bring them in a lot faster. So let's see here, we come in, balloons take out the cannon, and as soon as they head towards the expo, they are well within range, and you know that whatever's in that clan castle, if there is anything, it's not going to hit an air troop, so we're not going to worry about it. So now what we got here, if the clan castle came out, you would pull it to one side. You know you're not going to attack from this side or this side, so you would draw that clan castle over to that side. By dropping your king or your queen, you would drop them over in this location, both of them together, and usually a baby drag to go with it. And then you would let your queen and your king and your baby drag take out the clan castle. Even when I do Lavaloonion attacks with my engineered account, a lot of people are like, oh, you're so rushed, you got a level 13 queen and a level 10 king and on a town hall 11, and it's a max Lavaloonion attack. Like, you don't need the heroes for anything other than cleaning up the clan castle, as you will see here. So we're going to let this attack play out. Again, I'm not going to be coming in from this way, so I'm going to bring in the heroes from this way to make as much damage as possible. A perfect scenario would be that the queen actually penetrates these walls, or the king does, and gets in there and takes out an air defense or 2. Some of the things that are going to shoot at balloons, like wizard towers and things like that. So right now she is creating havoc. She is blowing up stuff, and she is getting inside. So we're coming up from the bottom. Now as soon as you drop your main package, the eagle starts working. And then you have to pay attention to where your troops are at that moment. Drop a few rages just to hurry the troops along. The queen is taking out that first inferno tower. We have balloons that went center. I'm going to freeze that inferno tower. I'm also going to rage all the balloons in the center just so that they go through there and start smashing up shit. We have skeleton traps that popped out and they are actively attacking the balloons. One of the things I can tell you guys is do not put your skeleton traps on air. They don't make a difference. They don't make or break an attack. They will actually just be a little bit annoying for like a half a second and then they will go away. The skeletons really don't do enough damage. They don't distract your troops long enough for them to make a big difference in these air attacks. I do suggest that you leave them all on ground because a skeleton trapped ground attack can actually play a big role and deter or change an attack based on your skeletons. So we got minions, lava pups in the center. Those minions are cool, huh? They're like purple with orange wings and horns. So here we go. We're going to get this, like I said, it was like a 77% 2-star or a 70% 2-star. I forget what it was. We're going to speed this along. Boom, 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 boom. 72% 2-star. Okay. On that attack, we had 378,000 gold. Gold to me is kind of useless. I'm only using it for walls. And as far as walls, let's get a little quick update. If you didn't know this, I mentioned it in prior videos. If you want to know how many walls, once you get to my point and you only have walls left, if you want to know how many walls you have left, you go into the base editor. You're going to click remove all. It's going to make your map completely blank. And then you're going to scroll over till you see the walls. And then you know you have 84 level 10 walls to do. And you currently have 211 level 11 walls. So 84 more walls, and then I will be all level 11 walls, and then I'll only have 45 more level 12 walls to do. And then that's it. That will be it, and probably once I'm maxed again, because I've been maxed before, they will raise something, and yeah, that'll be it. Let's see here. People trying to get in the clan. Tachi. Yeah. El Uno. You already joined the clan, so you must not have subscribed to my clan. My instructions are pretty simple as far as this clan goes. You just have to subscribe to the channel and leave a comment so we can see your ID. It's not real hard. Let's get into another attack before we do a live attack. So let's see here. On this attack, went for a little bit higher. Again, this base is designed so that you come in from either the top or the bottom. Some of the things you want to worry about on a base like this is definitely not the clan castle, because the clan castle is very, very exposed. That is bad. You want to actually center your clan castle. Like if his clan castle was up here where the dark elixir tank was, that would be a very hard clan castle to draw, and it would make this base a lot more difficult. But you can see he cares about his loot more than he does winning in defense. So a couple of the things you want to remember when you're doing a Lavaloonion attack is lava hounds. Lava hounds go right for the air defense, and they sit on top of the air defense, and they will actually take fire while your balloons gain speed. If the air defense are all the way on the outside of the base, now these aren't too bad, but if they were out further, you really want to hesitate when doing a Lavaloonion attack, because once your balloons reach the first air defense, they're going to travel all the way over to the other side of the base where the other air defense is, unprotected and everything. You're going to have balloons going all over the place, you're going to have troops going all over the place, and those lava hounds are going to go right for that air defense. While your balloons are over here diddling around, this lava hound over here is taking fire and it's going to die. it will leave your balloons defenseless for the rest of the base. It is actually a trick some of the better players do. They'll spread their air defense out really, really far so that air attacks kind of always fail. You might get a 1-star out of it, but you're not going to get the entire base. So what we got here, let's see. On this base, since the clan castle is right here, I actually used my wall breaker to draw the clan castle out, which is a good thing. So in there we have some archers and some Volks. Now that we know that, we can draw them. I think I draw them over here. Yep. So there we have it. We're going to bring in the heroes. Baby dragon's in. Those Volks try to take care of the queen, but the queen is quick to disperse them. So this is almost a perfect setup on this because the king is actually going to come in here, and if you can reach that first air defense, you're already ahead of the game. Looks like he didn't reach the air defense, but the queen is picking off an air defense of her own. And she goes around like the dumb bitch as she is. So now we will bring in our troops. So even though it looked like I spanned them from the bottom like I was telling you not to do, I actually spanned them over here too. So I actually took this entire side. So instead of just coming up from the bottom, so that your troops split when they get up here, I'm taking this entire base like this. Okay, so as you see, these troops are going to come in from the bottom up and make easy work of this base. When these troops reach the middle, you want to save your Grand Warden's ability for as long as you can. You also want to save either a haste or a rage for as long as you can, because having the Grand Warden's ability is like having an extra spell. And I'll show you here, I wait as long as I can because I use them in the center. So right there, with the positioning of my Grand Warden, you can see that every single one of these balloons right here are invincible during his time period. Now those balloons I was donated, if they were stronger balloons, they would have reached the Inferno a lot easier. So we're going to speed this up a little bit. Okay, we're going to continue this raid. We're going to speed it up a little bit. It would have been a 3-star if the clan castle troops that I had were a little bit better. And I also ran out of time. A little speedier in the beginning. I haven't done Lavaloonion in a long time. I do feel that the bowler attack is a better attack, so I really don't do Lavaloonion a lot. I wouldn't say I'm an expert. I would never use an attack like this to push because most of my bases are actually designed to defend against Lavaloonion. So I'm really not worried about a Lavaloonion attack anymore. So frankly, I just don't use it a lot. So here we go. We're going to show another replay before we get into a live raid. This was a 3-star for 100%. Is a Town Hall 10, so you do have to worry about the Infernos. The clan castle is very, very center, so I do drop a haste to bring those. You can see how those balloons went in faster and up into the center more. And once I reached at least the wizard tower, I knew that there was no way anything was gonna trip that clan castle unless it was a ground troop. So he either has only a ground attacking troop in there, or he has nothing in there. So here we go. You're basically sacrificing your heroes with an attack like this. They're not going to last the whole match, but you want to create as much destruction as possible. The queen has already taken out one of the air defense. The king is about to take out the second air defense. So what's left? We have infernos, of course. We have a blower here and a blower here. They're blowing in opposite directions. We only have 2 air defense. So where do you think I'm going to come in? If you answered from up here, you would be correct. You want to attack as close as you can to the remaining air defense. Again, I'm just sacrificing my heroes, so they are gonna basically wipe out the lower half of this base. They are doing as much damage as possible. Good job, Queenie. So here comes in my balloons. Have a balloon parade. Your lava hounds. Your warden goes center. No clan castle troops. Again, thanks clan for supporting my videos here. I do make a bad placement of a free spell right here, but either way we got the job done. Terrible spell drop there. An awesome warden ability pop. That warden's ability allows my troops to get closer and closer to that inferno tower with just enough health to take it out. So we're going to fast forward here. The balloons start going for all the rest of the remaining defenses and the minions clean up. It is a perfect 3-star for 100%. And that is a proper way to do a Lavaloonion attack. It's a little bit different for Town Hall 9s and Town Hall 10s because you don't have the warden. Having a warden's ability in a Lavaloonion attack is a big deal. I do not suggest that you rush that if you don't have the skill set to do these attacks, but again, having the warden's ability is a very big deal. It changes the attack altogether, so it really, really helps. And I do want to caution you about Loonion attacks until you reach about Town Hall 9, Town Hall 10-ish, because you do want strong balloons. Balloons really don't get strong until they're at least, I'd say, level 6. So until your balloons are level 6, I wouldn't even worry about Lavaloonion attacks. The balloons are just not strong enough. So now we will get into a live raid, guys. We will see how long it takes to find a match. A match worth attack, and let's say that too. Because I'm not just going to attack anybody. I am doing my walls. I'm not trying to trophy push. I actually dropped in trophies on purpose so I could find better bases to hit. So I don't care about the trophies. This is a Town Hall 9. I could probably wipe out this base in under a minute, but there is no loot, so I'm going to skip it. I don't get Town Hall 9s very often. We got Town Hall 10, 253. I feel we could do better than that. I do have a, I think I'm back in Titans. I do have a roughly 300,000 loot bonus. We're going to skip this base too. It does have a lot of gold, but no elixir. Let's see here. Yep, we're going to skip this one too. I like in the beginning of seasons, it seems like you find a lot more dead bases. I don't mind attacking dead bases because dead bases are frankly dead. They're not real threat, and usually the collectors are full, so you can actually get a lot of loot from them. Let's see here. 170, no thanks. So what's on your mind, guys? The other day I went car shopping. If you didn't see that episode, it was after the 2017 Dodge Ram truck review. Afterwards, I went to an exotic car lot, and I looked at a bunch of different things, Maseratis, Mercedes, things like that. But I would like to know your opinions on what you liked that day, what you think I should buy. My personal favorite in that whole lot, yeah, they had a Shelby, they had a Maserati, they had a CTSV, but my personal favorite was that Mercedes-Benz AMG E63. That car is actually the rarest car that Mercedes-Benz makes. It's a little weird to think that there are more Lamborghini Gallardos than there are AMG E63s. It is it's really a gem. That car you don't see very often at all, and I would love to own that car. Maybe if you guys like it that much. It is all-wheel drive. It is a twin turbo. It's like 600 horsepower. If you guys like it that much, I just might be buying it. So let me know in the comment section if you guys seen that video. Let me know your favorite cars. I'd certainly love to experience any kind of car that you guys think is pretty cool. And also let me know what you thought of the truck review. The owner gave me strict instructions that he didn't want me racing his truck, so I made it with the power of editing. I made it look like we went back and forth a little bit there. So if you liked what I did, you know, the pickups, things like that. If you like the way I edited the video and the way I made it look, give me a big thumbs up on that video. So we are looking here, looking more. Town Hall 10, a lot of elixir, just no gold. 453, that's a lot of gold. It's all on one side too. I just want a more balanced base. Let's see here. No, just not happy yet. Nope. Am I being a little picky? 150, no. Alright, the next base I get, that's over 300 for both. I'll take that. This is like driving around. I love when people tell me they drove across town to save like 2 or 3 cents at the gas pump. Like, the fact that you had to drive all the way across town just to save a couple cents, even if it was like $1 a gallon, or, you know, even if it was like a 10 cents difference a gallon, by the time you fill up your tank, which is what, 10, 12, 16 gallon, like on most cars, you really only saved $1 or $2 to drive all the way across town. It doesn't make any sense to me. So what we have here on this base is actually a hole, if you see that right there. This person wants me to spawn troops there so they can overwhelm them. I will spawn troops there, but not what he thinks. And I only did that because I want to see, 1, what was in the clan castle, and 2, if anything would come out. So what I'm going to do here is drop my heroes right here. They are going to go in the base, and I want to take out that air defense. There we go, the king's taking out that air defense. Let's see which way the queen goes. I got blowers. I think I'm going to come in from the other side. I'll get my queen to take out as much as she can. The baby drag is wrecking too, man. He is going to town. I'm going to use her ability. Okay, and I'm going to come in from that side. You see how the balloons target that Grand Warden statue? He is considered a defense when he's in that statue mode, if you want to call it that. So there we are. We're gonna rage them. Now we're going to do a little cleanup. Looks like it's going to be a 2-star. Just didn't have the Clan Castle troops to achieve that 3-star, but here we go. We're going to slow him down a little bit. No, it looks like it'll only be a 1-star. Well, maybe a 2-star. That lava pup goes over there. Remember back in the day, if you had a really long attack like this, where an Expo was shooting the entire time, within a single attack, that Expo would actually run out of ammo. So it was kind of interesting. So we're going to leave it at that. I can end this episode right here. I'd like to thank all you guys for joining me for this Lavaloonion tutorial. Again, I'm not an expert. This is just something that has worked with success for me, and I can pass my knowledge along to you. A couple of the key notes: remember clan castle placement, where the archer queen is. You want to look out for the blowers, and you want to make sure you properly use your troops and come in from proper angles so that you can take these bases out effectively, and you will have success with Lavaloonion. It is pretty much a guaranteed 1-star as far as you trophy pushers. You guys who trophy push love to, especially once you get into tougher bases, you just love to achieve the stars so that you can consider the attack not a loss, and you can raise in the ranks as far as going up in trophies. So if you like the episode, hit that like button. If you're not a current subscriber, please share my videos on your social media so we can get the coverage out there, and I could to get more viewers. So bring you more good Clash content. Remember, guys, we are almost at 200 subs. At 200 subs, I will be doing another gift card giveaway, or maybe we'll do t-shirts. I haven't really decided yet, but either way, guys, get them subscribers up. Tell everybody about my channel, and enjoy.